Hey, Kate, sorry about that. You can go ahead and repost your question. I think I know what happened, if I'm correct. I was just about to get into it. It's a good thing I didn't fool, because then. Oh, you didn't hear anything from the last live. But I'm fine. How are you? I wasn't talking about much, but me being bloated from out to eat yesterday and needing to put my waist trainer on and the weather and, you know, school and not much really. Still trying to figure out Halloween. I know they're going to have a bar crawl. Like this place is like 10 minutes from me. I went there before years ago. Matter of fact, I went there twice before, but that was like years ago. I know they had some updates then. Is the music too loud? Yeah, so maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know. If it's not in the house, maybe that, maybe both. Who knows? Stay home, yeah. Or that, I mean, but if I do stay home, I'm gonna get drunk though. Either way, I'm gonna have fun, regardless. But I know it's pretty much our last week with the October Halloween vibes, you know. You know, I saw something funny out the Family Dollar the other day. You know how I think they already stop the EBT stuff, the food stamp stuff. I never got to get a chance to have them, so it's not going to really affect me. But on their door it said EBT accepted, and I'm like, didn't they stop that? So the heck y'all got that in my dough, or is it still in progress? Because I don't know. I don't be up to date with that stuff like that as I probably should be. But I just find the news and all that other stuff very depressing. Yeah, it would have been nice if I got a chance to have them. I've been paying full price all my life. You know, for real, I'll be spending like 200 something on groceries. Only got like 5 items. Like, what is that? Seriously. Like, I literally just went grocery shopping a couple of days ago, and I have to go back pretty soon. That's the crazy part. But yeah, you can post your question or repost it on that because I forgot the initial of the person, but I think you said something about if they want to be friends or something. Does Marcus want to be friends? Good old accurate reading here for Kate, please, Spirit. Thank you. Good old accurate reading for Kate, please, Spirit. Thank you. This message is for Kate. Accurate messages only. Yes or no, make it very, very clear. For Kate. Does Marcus want to be friends with Kate? Does Marcus want to be friends with Kate? Kate would like to know right now, does Marcus want to be friends with her? Kate here in the chat would like to know, does Marcus want to be friends with her? Person Kate is referring to Marcus. Does Marcus want to be friends with Kate here? This message is for Kate Stein. Ooh, okay. I'm getting to know. It's like not trusting you, but I really feel like it's a mirror. It's like a they're not trusting themselves kind of thing. So it's kind of like a projection. They also could be like, I feel like they could be like gay, but it's like they still kind of question if they're into girls still. And I think you make them question that and it makes them feel like uncomfortable in a sense. I do feel like this person got a lot of pride. Yeah, they could also feel like they haven't had a lot of like so say so in their life kind of thing. So they haven't really been being able to do the things they want to do. So they could be feeling like held back. You might remind them of the held backness, and it's not your fault if saying anything wrong with you. It's just that you could remind them. Hey, Dee Dee, how's it going, love? Yeah, definitely could be feeling seeing you as like blessed and wondering how certain things that affect them doesn't really affect you. We have don't say too much. Yeah, don't say too much around this person. Yeah, what you want is in the near future. Yeah, be careful of telling people your blessings, your plans, your goals, different things like that. People you don't trust. Be like, oh, I'm going on a date Tuesday. You told the wrong person. Now you're no longer going on that date, or you go and it goes wrong, or anything. Or I got an interview. Next thing you know, you don't got the job. You don't got the interview, or I'm about to graduate. Next thing you know, something go wrong. You know what I mean? Be careful who you tell stuff to. And I feel like this is the type of person, unfortunately. You know. Yeah, they are not mature at all. Watch your back. These people are whack. You do have family support or loved one support. Like, don't go at this alone or in the dark. Like, if you got some support around this, then, gather genuine support, not a like, let's tag team up on this person or let's this, that, or third, but more so like a, genuine, I need help support kind of thing. Yeah, it's like trouble in paradise. It's like they can make any situation like sour. Ew. Yeah, I feel like they could be trying to like trigger your emotions. They could like to see people cry because they see themselves as weak, and like seeing other people cry makes them feel less weak. So it's like, don't give them that power. Don't give them the reaction they're looking for. Ew, I don't like this. I'm sorry. I want to kind of get out of this energy. Um, I'm just a tarot reader, so take it with a grain of salt. But I'm hoping this person hasn't been in like a rape situation where they done anything to anyone, because it seems like they could have, and they could have like forced somebody out their clothes, forced somebody's belt, burnt somebody's belt off, or I don't know. Uh, and it's like jealous of a lot of people. If they don't have a car, but other people got a car, they're jealous or something like that. Or if he gets stuck on the road, it's like want to make other people stuck on the road because he's upset. I don't know. And it's like people could be trying to help him, but it's like he doesn't take the help. He could be very stubborn, and it's like he wants other people to share their money with him, but he's not going to share it with others, his money with others, kind of thing. I'm sorry if I'm echoing. Yeah, I feel like he could be very like indecisive, shady, wishy washy. I won't be surprised if soon he like steps on glass. Like he could be getting some type of karma. Something could be significant about nutmeg. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be meaning, but and be careful. Don't look in his eyes. Don't allow him to look in your eyes. He's sitting an evil eye, honey. I think he's the type of person, and I don't think he just do this to you. I think he does this to a lot of people. He's just miserable in life. He reminds me of this one guy. I didn't used to work with him, but I used to go to where he worked a lot. This place he used to work a lot, and he would always like just stare and look at people, and then when they look, he hurt and look away. But it's like he would touch the evil stare, and it's like you could tell in his mind he's probably like, "I want you to fall or fall." This like just wishing bad things when he would like look at them, and he would just give off a weird vibe to a lot of people, and like yeah, just people didn't want him around. That kind of reminds me of that energy here. So it's like you never know what he's like thinking or saying when he's like looking at you. Yeah, don't let allow him to hold anything, pray for you, nothing. You want nothing from him. Mm-mm. Especially because I feel like they're the type of person that like, oh, I gave you 50 cent Friday, you can give me 5,000 today, or something crazy. Yeah, I think his mind is very like twisted. It's giving sick bastard. Sorry, that's what it's giving, and it's like backwards. He does a lot of things backwards, stuff that I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on here. New moon in Aries, time to take action. Don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo, a new star is coming. New moon, a lot of fiery energy. He could be a fire sign, don't have to be, but it could be a lot of fiery energy. It says you and your loved ones are safe. Period. New moon in Cancer, so you're definitely safe and protected, especially if you don't like again look in his eyes and allow him to like wish that evil eye on you. Wear your evil eye protected. Whatever you got to do, like listen to some protecting subliminals while you're taking a spiritual bath. All that good protection stuff, however you do what you do. Don't let them know where you live, nothing. Don't hold nothing for them, and nothing vice versa. Because I feel like they'll try to accuse someone looking at their file, even though the person didn't. He probably purposely put his file on the table or open himself just to say somebody was looking, or I don't know. It's a very sneaky energy I'm picking up on that I just do not like at all. Has a disorder because your own trauma. Yeah, I mean, I know it happens sometimes, but there's a difference between like overthinking and trauma and this, that, and third, and your intuition. You know what I mean? And your gut feeling. Your gut feeling is gonna override all that, and that's what you listen to. And I know it's hard sometimes. I'll be struggling with it sometimes too. But like, once you practice and practice, get the hang of it, and like getting that clarity and proof and everything like that. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, it's just like a disrespectful vibe. It's like he'll wash his hands and then like flick it on someone, or like go to the bathroom, don't wash his hands and then touch someone purposely. I don't know. It's just a very gross, sick energy that I'm picking up on. Yeah, look at that. It says later something better. Yeah, friends for what? Friends for fucking what? And they'll probably try to convince. Maybe have they been trying to convince you that you're friends or that they're a good friend or something like that? Because maybe they know that maybe you didn't have a lot of friendships, or maybe you're not really that experienced in life, and they're trying to use that to their advantage or something. Hey Fiona, I'm fine. How are you? See, it says go on a date, don't be late. Again, don't tell them you got a date, don't tell them nothing. And it says hater, jealous, big mad. They big mad. Who knows what the hell's wrong with them? Get out your essential oils, your essential oil machines, your herbs, all that good stuff, your candles. Yeah, let go of fear mongering. They're trying to fear monger you. Let go before it gets worse. Yeah, they could be like fear mongering, then love bombing. And so I see where it could be like maybe some confusion or some reverse psychology or something. Or mm-mm. Yeah. And that's a good thing, but it's not good when you do it like excessively. You just got to know the right ones to, be around, and then the right ones to, stay away from. That's all, really. I don't know why I heard close the curtain. But I'm also getting to this energy to like do things that's very therapeutic for you. And I think I've kind of been getting this for a while. Like, for instance, I forgot what those little party things you put up. Like, you got a living room, dining room, you got an opening, and it's like a little party thing you hang up between the living room and dining room. It don't have to be a party for it to be right there. That could just be something that's therapeutic. The fireplace could be therapeutic. Sitting and meditating by the water could be therapeutic. Um, a lot of stuff. Writing in your journal, diary, brushing your hair, whatever's therapeutic to you. Smelling something that you love to smell, you know, the smell of a baby doll, the smell of candles, the smell of, don't be bleach. I know people have that weird phobia, but like, or going for a walk or whatever. But yeah, don't what they say, confine or whatever in this person. Because again, I think that's something that maybe you thought about, or they're trying to like kind of convince you to do. But yeah, I hope they get you clarity. You have the Devil card, Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Tower card, Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Sun card, and the Five of Wands. So yeah. Let's go back real quick and see what you're saying. He said, block, block, then block. Yes, I love the attitude. And what is exactly what's wrong with you? He's in denial. Nah, he know a little something. He ain't in no denial. He trying to make everybody else in denial. He's a nasty man. Yes, I mean, when people gaslight you, it can, if you believe them, kind of make you seem like you're crazy or going crazy. They mention things about me, and yeah, see, bad past scenario together, and I don't hate them, but definitely don't seem to connect together. Yeah, I mean, if you're, a real genuine person and they're fake, how can that connect? You know what I mean? You can't mix oil and water. Against other people. Yeah, nope. You tell me by the reading I just gave you. You tell me. Not even that. You tell me by your intuition. You know what I mean? That could be too. Once you get clarity, you keep questioning it. You've already got the clarity. Your intuition is already telling you. You know what I mean? Don't make it something it's not. Fiona, these are paid readings only. If you're interested, prices will be in the description box. Hope you're doing well. Having a great weekend. Much love and blessings to you. And that goes for anyone else in the live stream. I think it's like 4 people in here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for all that good stuff. Check out the community posts or collective readings where messages may resonate with you. Claim your donations, especially if your YouTube name is different from PayPal, Cash App, or Chime. Yes, I do all kind of readings to set mediumship at this time. Suggest some video ideas for this channel. Personal private readings can go by email, phone, text, private live stream, or private recorded video. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in and supporting me and choosing me as your reader at this time. If not, you still can come in and chat. It's an open chat, no judge zone, and it's a community. And I think that's about all to mention at this time. Again, most things are in the description box. If it is not there, please let me know and I will inform you. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, see, gaslighting yourself. Exactly. You said it. You said it right. Okay. So yeah, don't gaslight. They already gaslighting you. Don't add on to the power of gaslight yourself. You know what I mean? But again, like I said, I understand sometimes it can be a little difficult. But as you go on, it gets easier and easier to see through the bullshit, and I had those rose colored glasses on, or even then, because sometimes you see it, but again, you just don't want to believe it, or you still can't grasp it, even though you know what's going on, or whatever case may be. But like, you might see it, but it's like you gotta stand in what you see, stand firm in what you see, what you felt, and stuff like that. No matter who's trying to convince you or how crazy it may seem or sound or whatever. Like stand in that. And it happens. I remember this one guy, he tried to gaslight me. He was like trying to love bomb me. He was like, I only been talking to him for like a week, and he's already like, oh, I want to move in and blah 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 blah, like really trying to lay it on thick. But I already knew intuition, red flags, and just being a person that doesn't fall in love easy or stupid enough to move in with a guy as soon as I meet him. You know what I mean? So it didn't really work. But I think the part of me that was like wishing that it wasn't like that was just that, like, dang, I want to get my love life going. I'm grieving right now. I could really use some support, and certain things will make you, even though it's a red flag and what's going on, you don't want to seem crazy, or again, you might just want something to go well because stuff been going wrong or whatever makes you not really staying firm and knowing what it happens. But yeah, he's like, oh, then he wanted me to pay, like, you ain't got nothing to move, the hell. So it's like, you ain't finna use me. Use me to move and get your life back together, or together if you never had it, you know what I mean? Yeah, he would be like, oh my gosh, you don't trust nobody, I love you, blah 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 blah. And it's like, how? It's been a week. Come on now, be serious, be for real. You know what I mean? I know some people is like love at first sight and blah blah blah. Some people are really hard lovers, but even then, like, you still don't truly like love nobody. That takes time. That takes time, effort, willingness, genuineness, etc. You know what I mean? And some people, they'll gaslight. I remember this guy I got into it with at work, and the next day or I don't know how long ago, it was soon after I had seen him on the same bus I was on. And I'm like, interesting, weird, whatever. What made me ask, even though I know he was on the bus, like I seen him with my own 2 eyes, and we were like, it was like a weird thing. It's like we'll get into it, but like, I think for the sake of the job or boredom or something like that, we would just kind of like deal with it and tolerate each other and have conversations here and there. But anyway, so after that, I was talking to him, and then I was like, oh, did I see you on the bus the other day? He was like, no. He was gaslighting me. It didn't work because I know for a fact, with my own 2 eyes, I freaking seen you on the bus. You know what I mean? But like, some people will be like, oh, dang, am I tripping? Am I crazy? Like, what? I'm seeing things, blah, blah. You know what I mean? That's gaslighting. But like, yeah, I know I seen him on the bus. Right. And it definitely works when you don't really like have confidence in yourself. Um, you don't really trust yourself. You've got trauma and you've dealt with it before. You know what I mean? Like it could be harder for you know us that went through that type of stuff. Especially if it's like, say for instance, somebody went in your room and took something or misplaced something, and it's like, I know it was right here on my bed, and they're like, oh, da, 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 I didn't go, you're tripping, blah, 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 I didn't go to your room, blah, 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 da, da, da. And then you leave out and they put it back in that same spot or something like that. Something weird like that, you know what I mean? And then it got you making you think, you tripping, like certain weird stuff. And that kind of like, will weaken a person, especially if it's like more than once or it's a lot of people at a time doing that to you. And then you go to the next person and then you just don't have you don't have that much trust in yourself. And that's the sucky part. And yeah, people are just weird. Some people are like, oh, you're reading into it too much, you're too sensitive, blah 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 blah. But you know what you know. Or so, oh, I had this one. And this is from a family member. They're like, were you dreaming? Da 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 da. And it's like, no, I wasn't fucking dreaming. I know exactly that it happened in real life. And you were the person who did it. They're like, oh, were you dreaming? Blah 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 blah. I know a dream from this 3D reality. You know what I mean? Or gaslight you into like, oh, you owe me more money, or I owe you less money. It could be anything, but yeah, gaslighters are gaslighters, and they'll gaslight anything. But yeah, you're welcome. Hope they really did help you. List is clear for anyone that wants to donate. You'll be the first person on the list or at the start of the list. I'm not ready for it, man. It's getting darker before freaking 7 o'clock. So annoying. Oh snap. Bye. Talk to you soon. I might come back on tonight around maybe 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or you might play some games. I don't know. Hello, I think it's Iman. Hope all is well. Much love and blessings to you. However, I am not offering free readings at this time. Paid readings only, and that information is in the description box if you are interested. Nothing. Not unless you donate. I don't do the free readings anymore. Hey, Lucky's View. $6 for a yes or no. Also have a $3.33 for a time frame. And then it goes up from there.